scoot it?
Yeah, I scooted it when I unhooked everything before the show.
I didn't do that.
Uh-huh.
I didn't do that. They can hear us now, I think. Matt, let me know that you can hear us.
Did you start Audacity?
No, thank you. Josh pulled it up.
Yeah, you guys can hear it. We can hear it.
It'd be funny if you were cussing at him because you thought people couldn't hear you.
Mother trucker. Lint liquor.
I'm tired of these
Monday to Friday.
monkey loving snakes on this Monday to Friday plane. That is exactly what he says, which is just so ridiculous.
Oh, look at that. Joey and Brett shared it. Those guys
30 seconds.
Those guys are real nice.
I shared it.
I wonder if we can share it on TikTok, even though we're not live on TikTok.
What do we got to do to be live? Don't you have to have so many followers?
1,000 followers, and we're only up to 95.
Hey,
we're almost there.
getting there.
Yeah.
Baby steps.
Sure.
Maybe if the video quality we were putting, I'm just
Right? Oh, I'm on the wrong profile. That's
maybe if
why.
we were putting out better content,
Yeah.
5, 4,
not video
3,
content, but just regular.
2,
Regular, interesting things.
1. All right, everybody shut up. It's time for the game.
That blows my mind. What'd he say?
He gave my address out on Facebook.
Did he dox you? I don't know. Jesus is coming?
If you say another word, you're out of here. And I was like, yeah, well, you're terrible. So
You think you could kill that cat barehanded if it came at you?
No.
Oh, I think yes.
And this is Podbless.
Yo.
Hey.
Hey. We're back.
I wonder if I can add. Sorry, I'm doing new things.
Ooh, what are you doing?
TikTok stuff. Trying to put more stuff on TikTok that they can be like, oh, hey, we can go over here and
Click talk.
click, because you'd poke it and click. Oh, hey, everybody. What's up?
Click is an old term now, isn't it? Tap? What was that?
I know
That
what
was a
it
piece
is.
of gum.
So it must be
Oh,
old.
what flavor?
Spearmint.
Hook a brother up. Me gusta. Well, that's fresh. That's good. Now we're all going to be chewing gum into the microphone. You okay, Josh?
Yeah, that's like I said. I'm
Yeah.
working on doing the thing here.
I think we should still do an ASMR episode.
That's.
I think that's gross.
Oh, hey, look at that.
No, quit it. I'm going to mute your mic. You got to stop it. It's terrible. That was terrible.
There we go. All right.
Tony said our
Sounds
intro was so much. Our old intro was so much better.
Oh,
Really?
Tony.
Yeah, Tony.
Well, it's because
Yeah,
yeah.
Tony would say that.
Just to be controversial. And he would not say it in the comments. He always says it through text.
Tony's injured.
individually.
What's wrong with Tony?
His brain.
He's injured.
Pulled groin.
Mm-hmm. You got to be careful.
Classic Tony injury.
It's a painful one. I've never done that.
Water on the groin.
Operation.
You never played Operation?
I love that game.
Or you've never had an operation?
Never had. I've had an operation. I've never had pull
I
my
had
groin.
my teeth cut out, my wisdom teeth, and I
That's
had,
it?
and I had a chunk of glass cut out of my leg. But that was just like
I can't do it.
that was my
Really?
family doc.
I keep like
Hearing
salivating into the microphone.
Oh.
It's delicious gum though.
Oh no, that's Brett. You hear?
It could be that.
Yeah,
Yeah, right.
that's who was doing it, not you.
I've had appendectomy. That's about it.
Which one's that?
Appendix tried to kill me
No, gotcha.
Yeah. when I was 17.
See, I've never done any of those. Tonsils.
No, I got my tonsils, wisdom teeth.
What's the one if you've never had poison ivy or you never had?
I don't get poison ivy.
Not mumps.
Oh,
Chicken
pox.
pox.
Chicken
I've never had chicken pox.
Ooh, it's really bad for you when you're older.
That's what they say, but I've never had it, so
Allegedly.
I wouldn't know.
What's it called when you shingles?
Shingles, yeah.
I've
that's
had
basically-
shingles.
That's like the adult version.
Yeah.
That stinks.
Yeah,
What?
we switched to 10.
shingles.
Yeah, I had shingles.
It's like an old person.
I know.
thing.
No,
I
you
know.
have an old person sickness.
Gout.
That's chronic, guys.
Yeah, that's an old person thing. My old roommate that I used to live with had it too. He was younger than you. I don't know. You guys are probably about the same age.
He got the gout.
It was pretty bad. I was like, dang, man. That's got to suck. Yeah, you want some steak? Never mind. How about some broccoli? Oh, sorry.
I eat all of that.
That's why you get it.
No, I haven't had it
That's why you get flare-ups.
flare up
Yeah.
in a while.
Thursday, I like that. Rosemary.
Thursday.
Yeah.
That's what they're calling it at Starbucks.
It's Friday, though.
No, it's Thursday because you get a free fall
Oh yeah, you get free coffee if you
after noon.
If you say Thursday,
No, that's just what they call it in the app.
Wednesday. No.
That sounds like a Mandela effect to me.
Oh.
Segue into the little thing I
Why
want
do
to
they
talk
call
about.
it Mandela effect?
Nelson Mandela,
I
who was
know.
in prison in his country.
nobody remembers it.
Before he was released from prison, everyone knew he died 5 years before that.
But he
And then
didn't
all of-
die.
Well, that's the thing. That's the effect because everyone knew he died.
But he didn't.
And then 5 years later, he got released from prison. And everybody's like, wait a minute, he died in prison.
He's alive.
So that in turn becomes the Mandela effect when everyone remembers one thing one way and then all of a sudden it's different.
Okay.
There's new ones now.
Okay. Hit me.
I was telling you guys beforehand, the newest Mandela effect that just came out last
Hold on,
week.
hit his music. Is this your segment?
Oh, no, it's not
No,
my
no,
segment.
no.
I'm
this
going
is
to do a
just-
different
I can hit
segment.
some
Gotcha,
music
gotcha.
for him.
No,
I
we're
got
good,
you
we're good, we're good.
something. Don't
No,
worry
don't
about
touch it,
that.
don't
I
touch
got you.
No, stop it. Stop it. No, but yeah, the Christmas song with Frank Sinatra.
Sorry.
You brought it up. It's your fault. It's fine.
This is really.
I'm just going to
Brett's
chew my gum louder than the music.
But no,
okay,
Frank
okay.
Sinatra had the Christmas song. I'll be home for Christmas. You can
count
blank.
on
No,
me.
it's not. You can count.
It's planned.
It's you can plan on me.
No.
Yes, it is.
Oh, we have
Uh,
a conspiracy theory here that he actually Mandela died in prison.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
did.
He didn't die. 5 years later, when you thought he died, he got released from prison.
Wait. No, it's you can count on me.
No, it's you can plan on me. We checked it out. We've looked at. We've done the research.
You can count on me.
It's you can plan on me. Even though everyone knows it as you can count on me, it is now you can plan because of the Hadron Collider making wormholes within our own universe.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Don't you remember?
Do you have another
this?
example?
There's a few more.
Here, I got one.
Britney Spears wasn't
There you
wearing a
go.
plaid dress in the classic hit
Here we go.
"Hit Me, Baby, One More Time."
What was she wearing? I remember. I think I remember.
It's a black skirt.
Yeah.
It was a plaid skirt.
And a
back in the
white
day. white
button
top-
up
white
that's tied
button up
up
with
with
a-
a gray sweater over top.
Yeah.
I was a child at that time,
Do you remember
and
it
then
as a
after
black
that video,
skirt?
Is that he discovered himself?
that was the moment for most males my age of
I
like,
remember
oh,
that as a
girls.
kid. And then I became a man.
Yeah.
Do you remember a plaid skirt?
No,
Black skirt.
I remember.
no.
plaid skirt.
I remember plaid.
I'm pretty sure it was black.
Okay, well, it is black, but I
Yeah.
remember it as plaid. So, yeah,
Rosemary
there's-
says it's count.
So what does we were talking earlier? What does what is his name? Hannibal Lecter.
Hold
Oh
on.
yeah, what does he say? What's the classic line that Hannibal
That
Lecter
everybody
says?
says.
Not the fava beans.
Fava
and
beans?
Not that part. What's the classic thing he says
When
to
he-
Clarice?
He says Clarice.
Yeah, but what does he say though?
What do you remember the quote?
Everybody's like, "Hello,
Hello,
Clarice."
Clarice.
He doesn't say that.
What does he say?
Good morning. That's it. He doesn't even say
No.
Clarice. Yes,
Yeah.
He doesn't even say Clarice.
Yeah.
We
No.
never says it at all. That in that form.
in that part. Yeah,
Right.
he's like, "Good morning."
Shut up.
That's another Mandela effect.
Oh, there's one from Star Wars.
Yep, Luke,
Yes.
I am your father.
But he never says that. Vader never says that. He says, "No, I am your father." Right? Or yeah, that's how he says it. He says because Luke says like, "My father died." He's like, "No, I am."
But
your
yeah,
father."
there's a ton of them out there. Everybody knows the Berenstain Bears versus the Berenstain.
They're the Bernstein Bears. I don't
See.
care how someone says it.
It's whatever. But yeah, there's a ton of them that way. I was trying to think of. there
Curious
was-
George, does he have a tail or not have a tail?
He has a tail.
Nope.
No, he does not.
Shut up.
Mandela effect, brother.
That. Hold on. I gotta look this up. We pick up
Jeremy
that pin.
Priest. It is
I
not
need that
hello,
pin.
Clarice.
Will you grab that
Look it
pin,
up
please?
online, and it is actually good morning. That's all he ever says to her.
Yep.
Just curious, George. Thank you.
But no, the
Hey,
latest one is the
brother.
whole Frank Sinatra thing. You can look it up.
Why doesn't he have a tail?
Because he's not a real monkey.
What happened to his tail?
He can semi-talk to people.
Hey, tail right there.
Whoa, look at that picture.
That's
you're
the
looking at.
picture.
Hey, all right, we're done with that.
Yeah, don't put that on.
We are done with that one.
That was the picture though that said that people thought he had a tail, and then they're saying that he doesn't
Yeah.
because that was the one they used in the thing. I
And
read.
Yeah.
your theory is that he did actually, but because of the collider, Well,
It's
when they
causing-
turned it on,
It's causing wormholes within our own
and it's
reality.
changing. He says, "Look
Like I
up,
said.
it's me, Mario." Is that not real either? What is real anymore?
Nothing, man.
I'm having a freak out right now.
And I don't even feel like it's the government. I feel like it's the powers that be, like BlackRock and all those.
But what do they have to gain?
They don't care. It's a game.
Oh, okay.
They want to play God, but they're human, and so they play God in a mean way.
By changing the lyrics to
Like a
a
little-
Christmas song?
Like the little kid. No, they're not purposefully changing the lyrics. They're changing other larger things, and this is how we know.
It's like an effect of them changing something, but this is
Like the butterfly effect?
No, like the Matrix.
Ooh,
There's a glitch in the Matrix.
Mr. Anderson.
like when you go back in time and then you
Step
if
on
you
a
do one
butterfly.
thing,
Yeah.
you're meaning to change one thing, but it has a different effect on another.
You can't go back in time. If
Well-
you go back in time, that becomes your future or
You-
present.
We probably
It's not
could. Ashton Kutcher, better not. Things get messed up when
I mean, I
Ashton
bet he would
Kutcher
like
does
to
it.
go back in time and change a few things.
No, that's Danny McMaster.
He definitely would like
wishes
to
he
go
could
back in
change
time and change some things. He's got.
He sided with Dan McMasterson.
He wrote a letter defending, or not defending him, but
Like his
asking
good
for
character.
asking for
To
a
the
lighter
judge.
sentence from the judge.
But then
Which-
they were like, "Oh no, he sexually assaulted those women. You're going to jail for life."
Yeah.
But does that make Ashton Kutcher a bad person?
I don't think
no,
so.
I think it makes him someone that didn't have all the information and just got caught up in the middle of it. But as somebody that ran a like
Jeremy
he-
said it's definitely the
Yeah.
government.
as somebody that runs an organization that like fights human trafficking and sexual abuse, you got to be a little more careful.
Yeah,
I don't think
But he say, hey, he made a mistake?
he said they were talking about how good of a person he was because somebody responded to it and they were like, yeah, people that you might know as good people can still hurt other people. You just never saw that side of them. I thought that was a really good response to
Well,
it. Like,
or
both sides could be true.
Then they show a video of Danny McMasterson because what's the little girl that's married to Ashton Kutcher?
Mila
Mila
Kunis.
Mila Kunis. When she joined the team to be on that
She
70
was
show,
underage.
she was 14 years old.
Yeah.
And Danny McMasterson was quoted as saying, "Yeah, she was even hotter then."
Ooh. Ooh. No. That guy is a creep. He's a
Danny
creep.
McMasterson.
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm
I'm
not-
saying he's
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
got a bad record.
Yes.
He was such a funny actor though. Oh, he was so funny.
A lot of times, some of the funniest, like talented people, they're the ones that abuse the power. And
Pee Wee Herman.
I mean,
Yeah.
Bill Cosby was hilarious.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
People
go that
loved
far.
him. Oh, that man was funny.
He was-
Pastor Derek once again is inviting us to go do a show from Turkey Creek with free food. We need to make this happen, you guys. He can cook. The man can cook.
I've never been to Turkey Creek.
You
We need to
never
make
been?
Josh.
Yeah.
Take us to your leader, bro. Take
My
us
leader.
home.
She's at the house.
Josh, the mothership is calling you.
Take us home to eat some delicious food.
I don't know if I could get away. Well, I'd have to go without the family, so you guys could get the full.
We'd have to do like a Thursday,
Creek
Friday
experience.
thing. Oh my goodness, that'd be fun.
Yeah.
Thursday, Fridays, come back Saturday.
Yeah, I would do that.
Well, hey, Derek, come up with a fake mission work for us to do, and then we'll travel down doing mission work.
Derek, go destroy something and we'll come back down and fix it.
We're going to Harlan in a couple weeks, but I'm pretty sure that's not close
Oh,
to Turkey
yeah,
Creek.
it's not.
Yeah, it's Harlan.
Yeah, Jeremy. A lot of people referred to me as Rooster for a long time, and
Who's
I'm glad,
Rooster?
Danny McMasterson's character on the ranch.
Yeah,
from
you need to
Netflix.
watch The Ranch.
Like,
It's not.
Didn't that
it's
show
not really
like get
appropriate, but
canceled because of
No.
his thing?
They killed him off.
yeah. Well, they never found the body, but yeah, they killed him.
I think they were hoping that it maybe.
It would like clear up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then
It never did.
it never did. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Turns
then
out
the
he did
show.
that.
Well, they added. What was the other guy?
Dax Shepard.
Dak Shepard, armchair
Married
expert.
to Anna.
Yeah.
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 Or no, not Anna.
Yeah, it's
Yeah. What's
No,
her
she's
real name?
married to Anna.
What's her
from
name?
Frozen.
Kristen
Yes.
Bell.
Kristen Bell.
Kristen Bell.
I couldn't remember, but I remember
Thought
the
you were-
character.
I thought you were saying Anna Faris, and I was like, no,
No. Anna from Frozen.
That was Chris Pratt's mistake.
I don't know what snipe hunting with Philip Dean means.
Oh, Philip Dean's my brother.
Dean is his middle name?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. I did know. I know Phil.
Yeah, we used to take my brother and I would bring people in from out of town and take them up to our grandpa's cabin and take them snipe hunting.
Snipe hunting. Somebody got me with that at a youth event at Cave Run
Yeah,
when I was a child.
we took
Probably you, Brett.
we took.
I don't even know what that is.
We took Nottawat.
You've never hunted snipe? We need to take Brett
I
on
thought
a
we
snipe.
talked about that before.
Mm-mm.
We'll go when we go
we'll,
to Turkey
We'll
Creek.
go. Yeah.
But yeah, we took Nottawat Kunklink from Thailand, and he actually body slammed Jeremy that's talking on here. He
Chris
picked him
said he
up
misses.
and slammed him on his back.
Very nice. Chris said he misses snipe hunting. Pastor Derek said, "Come finish his outdoor kitchen to feed the masses of hungry people in Eastern Kentucky."
Hey,
Okay.
if we're going down there, we need your brother to trap a cat for us.
A
for,
bobcat.
So I can finally put this
So
rumor to
Joey
rest.
can.
What are y'all gonna do when I just murk that animal?
You didn't bring a phone book.
Nope, I forgot.
Dang it. Man, I made a whole video about it and everything.
Next week. Next week, people. Next week.
Let's jump into the show.
All right.
Ready to get your ear holes blessed?
That would have been
Take it away, Josh.
Speaking of which, just throw a book at him like, tear it in half, bro. Joey thinks he could tear a phone book in
Well,
half.
The Bible's pretty similar, right?
Yeah, use that old school Bible you got there.
Oh, you mean the family Bible from my mother's side of the family, the
Yeah, I
priceless
mean-
heirloom?
I mean,
Is it really priceless? There's 100 of them.
Yeah, not this one.
Oh, pond snipe hunting was the best time of my life. Dude, he slammed you on the ground so hard, Jeremy. I felt bad. I thought he broke Jeremy's back. Jeremy was just like big as you, like big tall
Yeah.
kid.
Now he's like 5'7".
Holland grabbed him by the legs, picked him up in the air, and slammed him on his back.
Ouch! On the,
Like a
on the
power
hard,
bomb?
on the hard ground.
Once he figured out what snipe hunting was. Anyway, so tonight I
okay.
was pitching
I don't
around
think I
different
wanna play.
ideas. Yeah, it's a nation thing. You'd get it.
You'll. I hate when I nod to things before I hear you say them, and then I
like it.
realize I just nodded to that.
I say that because of the Macaulay part in you. They all squint so tight. Every one of them. Have you seen them all in a picture? They're like, ah. Anyway,
That's hurtful.
hurtful. Oh,
Josh, you got a segment tonight?
yeah. I was trying
Oh,
to get
okay.
into it, and I got sidetracked. So tonight I was pitching around different ideas, and Matt Barber was talking with me, Matt Barber, and we were discussing a neat little concept, and we're going to see if we can riff off of this and make something out of it, right? So there's jobs around nowadays that people don't want to do, right? We hire out people for all kinds of weird stuff.
Oh yeah,
We
yeah.
hire out people to cut your grass. We hire out people to spread manure in your grass or on your flowers. We hire people to shovel our snow.
Yeah.
You know?
To cook our fast food.
Yeah, that's a crazy one, right? So we hire people to do all these crazy things. Let's start thinking of the obscure jobs in the Bible that no one ever knows about or talks about. And let's see how many we can come up with that possibly were a real thing, but don't really have to be, so you can have fun with it, Joey,
Okay.
and not go all preacher about it.
I'm just racking my brain because we didn't talk about this.
Well, nowadays we have septic tank guys who come and
You
pump
lead.
out your poops.
Yeah.
Back then, you guarantee there was people that had to go and shovel out poops and haul it off, right?
Yeah. Or
Just
clean out
like a big-
cisterns and.
Like a big manure wagon.
Yeah.
They'd go around, bring
Ugh.
out your poop.
Ugh.
Like there was a guy that did that, but you imagine how gross that was.
The
back
Romans had pretty good plumbing, actually.
then. The Romans, yeah, that's true.
I mean, legit. Like
Yeah,
it
They
would
had
look like
cisterns
what
and
we.
stuff. Jeremy says clean pools. They had pools back in Roman times too, right? Like bathhouses and
Oh,
whatnot.
100%.
Yeah, so there had to be a pool cleaner back then as well, I assume. We were talking about North Korea and how that's actually, I don't know if I was talking to you about that, but they actually tax poop there.
Excuse me.
I don't know if this was back in biblical times, but in North Korea, the people have to give their poop to the government.
No, that can't be true.
No, it is true.
That can't be true.
Yeah,
You have to keep it. How do you keep it?
In a bucket.
yeah, you don't poop in a toilet there.
No.
They have like outhouses or
No.
they have a hole.
What's the
No.
disease you get from poop?
All of them.
Most of them. You can get pink eye mostly.
Dysentery.
Yeah, that's why they all have it.
No, this can't be real.
No, this is a real thing. Defectors from North Korea have talked about how they have to
What?
they have to like guard their poop because some people will come and steal it to give it to the government as though it's their tax payment, but they have to do it for fuel because they'll burn it for fuel.
Is that
Yeah,
even?
that's a real
what?
thing. It's a crazy place. Bring out your poop, Matt said, as a quote from Bring Out Your Dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, Monty Python. What are some other jobs you can think of that would be crazy from back then? Like we have grass cutters now, but I assume back then they didn't really have a lot of grass.
Someone had to go around and clean up after all those camels and horses in the street.
Yeah,
Or did they?
That's the poo picker upper. Yeah, I'm sure they shoveled it up. I wonder what they used it for because you can burn it once it dries out. It's like a fuel source for heat.
I'm trying to think of something.
Jeremy says, "I don't know, but I've heard they buy it buy it for crops. Yeah, that's true. You
This
could
is-
chunk it up and."
Sorry, I'm reading this
That's
now,
fine.
and I'm just being.
There was a
blown
North
away.
Korean defector that was on Joe Rogan that talked about it. And
So
she
they're
escaped.
using it to fertilize farms
Well,
because they
can
don't
do
have enough food.
right.
They every year each household has to meet their yearly collection quota
There you go.
of 220 pounds per able-bodied citizen.
So you imagine that happened in Bible times too, if North Korea's still doing it. I have some pretty gross poops. I wouldn't want to be
but
collecting
220. So it'd be 220 pounds for you, your kids.
Wait, like.
It says every able-bodied human.
I think my segment went a totally different route.
People are fighting over. Sorry, I can't get over this.
Yeah, that's a true thing, man. It's a communist country. Yeah.
Man, that sucks.
I hope they're not watching.
Okay, sorry. Jobs that.
Yeah, jobs in the Bible that were minuscule, but
Could you imagine being like Goliath's shield bearer, like the person that had to go in front of him and like
I would assume
take
that
the heat?
That was probably a slave, right?
Oh, almost definitely.
Yeah. Nobody else
and that's a whole nother bag of
like Gaston's
manure here.
Gaston's little buddy. No one fights like Gaston. No one.
They're just
yeah. He's just a little
just pumping up Goliath everywhere they go.
Oh,
like,
hey, Goliath.
Like Mike Tyson had the guy that always told him, like, you're the baddest man on the planet. There's the guy going back. Like, what does that guy do when Goliath takes one to the dome and, like, falls over?
He probably goes, yay!
And then dies when the Israelites
I don't have to do this anymore.
Belly button lint removal technician, says Pastor Derek.
Ooh. That was probably for royalty of the Roman Empire.
Slavery.
Well, you think
there was a lot of that.
Yeah, there's still a lot of that.
There still is.
That people don't want to admit. But yeah, there's silly little jobs that I could probably think of like that. But yeah, I don't know. I was just trying to riff off that and make something out of it. But, I was going back and forth between that and the Mandela
Or like
effect
professions that don't exist anymore.
Yeah.
Like that back then, if you heard about it, like, oh, of course you guys need a, whatever it is, but you don't, like a telephone operator.
Or what's the clown?
A jester?
Jester.
Yeah. So like somebody like in the 50s, if you're a telephone operator, those are a legitimate job.
Mm-hmm.
And like you tell that to a 10-year-old today and they're like, wait, what? Like a board of kids, like that job doesn't even exist or make sense anymore. So there had to have been jobs.
What about mailmen back in biblical
Tabitha
times?
said people that make wine.
Yeah.
Postal service.
Yeah, postal service back in biblical times.
It was difficult to keep. I mean, Rome had a big
carrier pigeons or scrolls.
I'm thinking of Rome mostly, but
yeah.
What about like a garment washer, like you dry cleaner? Not in our time a dry cleaner, but like somebody that
went around
women. So
yeah,
he's
still,
not wrong. That is how that happened. Probably.
Yeah, I get it, but think about how disgusting that probably was.
Yeah,
because showers probably weren't a really big thing.
Whoever had to clean those bathhouses, just
janitor.
Oh,
yeah, any janitor from that time.
What form of cleanliness could they actually have when there's like no bleach?
How did they shave their faces?
They
didn't though.
Yes, people did shave their faces.
Every picture of Jesus I ever seen, he had a beard.
I'm not saying Jesus did. I'm saying people did.
I'm saying he probably.
The Romans definitely shaved their faces. Like there are pictures or not pictures.
I'm assuming
there are statues of.
I'm assuming if they can come up with a sanitation, I would say sanitation system,
aqueducts and everything.
I'm sure they can come up with a razor blade.
Imagine we find like a 7-bladed like Gillette hand razor. No, I'm assuming they had like
they made the slogan and everything.
Yes, the straight edge, the best a man can get. I'm imagining they just did a straight edge, right? Like the old. I never had a shave from a straight edge.
Oh, they probably just had certain stones really sharp. She's saying that.
Sorry, Tabitha. It was harsh. It was a different time.
Oh, but yeah, it was just an idea. Yeah, biblical jobs were probably. I don't know.
And tax collectors. I'm sure that was fun. Collecting all the taxes.
They were the pimps, man.
They were hated.
Yeah, they were hated, but they had all the money.
Hated.
They had whatever they wanted.
What do you think about being like a prostitute?
Pastor Derek said we keep freezing up for like 2 seconds and coming back on. Is anybody else dealing with our feed having a problem right now? Thank you, Pastor Derek, for texting me.
That's just Turkey Creek.
It could be Wi-Fi on their end, but also if you're having a feed problem, please tell us. Man,
prostitution like in today's world is gross.
Concubines back then,
dude,
without being able to bathe and stuff as much.
Oh,
and probably I'm assuming for
not as many options, like
for way less money,
and how just terrible that could go, and then nobody would care. Like,
or
like
if you even got paid. I mean,
we don't have.
That's anymore. Like you can't. Who are you gonna go to? Like you can't. Ugh. Yeah. Sorry, technology.
That's funny.
Nothing wrong. Chris says nothing wrong with it right now, but we're good.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, but yeah, I was just thinking of some
people
crazy
had to do those jobs.
times. Yeah,
and they weren't.
There's crazy
nice
jobs now. People pay people to do stuff.
They laid the groundwork for today's. jobs.
Yeah, today's septic
Dirty
tank
Jobs
workers.
with Mike Crow.
Yeah, Bible Jobs with Mike Crow.
He'd do that show.
I love Mike Crow.
Isn't he great?
He is great.
I don't know much about him besides the show, but I think he's wonderful.
But he is a great guy. Yeah. Me and him go way back.
You and Mike?
No, yeah, I used to watch a show a long time ago. Let's do your segment. Sit down and listen up to what Joey's got to say. We should pay a really good voice actor to do us all intros.
Aren't you technically a voice actor?
Yeah, I've never gotten paid for it.
Oh.
I've done it, though. I was on that gay show once.
Yep. I have a segment.
Yep.
Hold it up higher. I
And
can't see it. There you go.
yeah, it's about Nerf guns, you guys. So
Is that a real brand Nerf gun? That
this
looks like
is
an off-brand.
a real brand Nerf gun.
Okay.
A Nerf rival.
Did you just put a sticker on it that says Nerf?
No, this is legit, man.
Looks
I'm gonna
fake.
shoot you. Is that okay?
Does it shoot real bullets?
No. It shoots
Shoots fake real bullets?
right in the nipple. Sorry, bud. Do you guys remember
You
Nerf
should have
guns
told
back
me.
in the day?
I would have
right?
brought mine.
I
I've got one that
should've.
hurts really bad.
Does it shoot the balls or the
Yes,
darts?
the balls. Those balls are horrible.
So, thank you. So these little dudes right here, these did not exist when we were younger.
No.
And when we had Nerf guns.
The
When we had
chokables.
Nerf guns, they were only darts. And the darts weighed a ton, and they flew terribly through the air. And you couldn't get a good speed on it. Even if you modified a Nerf gun, put like a double spring on it.
These
you
are pretty
couldn't-
dead on.
But these dudes right here, accurate for days and fun to play with, right? I'm an adult now, and I still like this. I got this for
Let's
the youth
see
group.
how
I'm
accurate
donating.
they are.
They're very. Oh, I
Oh,
missed.
but-
Hold on.
It looked good in the camera.
Oh, I got it.
Wow.
Shot it out of his
It made it
hand.
in my drink.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Dude, as a kid,
Yeah.
loved Nerf guns. Was not allowed to have them because we had real guns, and I was trained from a very young age. You never point a gun at somebody.
Chris says it's Nerf or nothing.
Yes, right. Ooh, a Tippmann paintball
Tippmann
guns. Yeah.
68 carbine.
So wasn't allowed to have Nerf guns when I was a kid. What I would do is I would go out in the back and I found as many sticks as I could that resembled guns, and I had an arsenal, a pile of sticks. One was like a musket or pistols or a rocket launcher over my shoulder.
Sniper rifle.
Yeah, sniper rifles, machine guns, all kinds of different. My dad knew like don't burn those sticks. That's the arsenal, right?
Yeah.
But I was never allowed to have Nerf guns. So when
like, Joey, if you do that one more time, I'm going to burn your sticks.
seriously,
Like, no, Dad, no.
yes, that is exactly right.
Don't burn my sticks. That sounds like a Turkey Creek thing.
Right? But this thing has adjustable sights.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
That
ridiculous.
thing's silly.
If you painted this black,
Yeah.
it would look like a real gun. Like it's crazy.
I wouldn't go that far.
It's the similar size and
yeah, there
and
are some
shape of
similarities.
yeah. And now that in the youth group, we got a bunch of Nerf guns and we play around with them. But Seth recently went and got some, and I liked them so much I went out and got a bigger one, which I'm donating to the group there because I'm an adult and I shouldn't keep this. But it reminded me of just how much fun these things are, man, and like just a blast. But then I felt kind of cheated because we just missed out just by a few years on the technology for these bad boys. So what else did we just miss out on that would have improved our childhood, or vice versa? What did we miss out on that would have made our childhood even more difficult? Because I have one for that.
AirPods.
In a good way, you mean?
Yeah.
Dude, I love
Dude,
AirPods
yeah,
so
could you
much.
imagine having AirPods back in the
Goodness.
day?
Yeah.
Dude, I had the soft, foamy ones that
Put
I
your
plugged
hood
into
up in school.
my CD player or whatever. Yeah.
Yes, your Walkman. That's
You gotta make sure. Yeah, you gotta make sure not to skip.
What's the
remember-
one cheap one? The skull candy.
Oh, I
yeah.
love skull candies.
those are handy
So-
now. I like them.
In high school, you'd have to feed you put
Cord
your
up
phone
under
in
your
your
shirt.
pocket, plug it in, feed the cord up through your
Phone?
shirt. Yes.
And
We didn't have phones.
Or you're right. It was,
I was gonna
sorry,
say.
I just it was an iPod. You're
no, I
absolutely
didn't
right.
have iPods then either.
Zune?
No. I had a
MP3
CD
player.
Oh, sorry. I didn't have.
MP3.
I had a Walkman when I was really young.
MP3 wasn't until I was in college or after college.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shuffles. Yeah, iPod
I
shuffles.
I had to pack around the CD player, like the non-skip CD player. That's what I had.
And you always had your CDs in the little folder thing.
Little case, yeah.
You think the darkness is your friend?
You think the darkness. I was born in
You
the
merely
darkness.
adopted the darkness.
Yeah.
I was born in it.
Uh,
Yeah, so
but no-
you'd have to feed it through your shirt and then put your hood up, which teachers would yell at you, but you could hide it sometimes. And you
Especially
could
after that
stick,
whole pesky.
well, yeah,
shooting thing.
and then you put the earbuds in,
hoods. No
and they
hoods.
couldn't see them.
Yeah.
It was wonderful. Now with AirPods, or what's the Beats ones they sell that are even
the-
smaller?
the-
You can't even tell sometimes when people have
Yeah.
them in if you're looking right at them. Yeah, AirPods are amazing.
Or the glasses. You've seen the glasses
Oh,
that
Are those
yeah.
are those commercially available though? Like, can we
The
buy
sun-
those?
yeah.
It's the sunglasses, right? They have the microphone that comes down or whatever.
No. They look like regular sunglasses,
Wow.
but you can hear the music.
Is it
It's
like
a
the
bone
bone?
induction.
Yeah,
Yeah.
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 You can hear
get
it
'em at Best Buy.
slightly. If I was sitting right next to you, I could barely hear it.
There's
but,
one
but you hear
the
it
good,
like loud.
the really good kind. You can't hear at all. There's no sound outside of.
I've seen people advertise them.
Chris says smartphones in a bad way.
Yeah, social media.
Yeah, I'll go with you on social media.
I wish it
I'm
wasn't a
so
thing.
glad that I
Yeah.
missed out on that.
Unless I was like famous, social media.
Other than
famous, but-
MySpace.
Yeah, MySpace was fun.
MySpace was.
But that was our introduction into it.
Yeah.
And it's when
I
it,
feel like
that's when
that was still innocent.
it went off the rails after MySpace.
What was the name of the guy when you first joined
Tom.
Facebook? That Tom.
Good old
That guy was
Tom.
nice. You
He
know,
was everybody's
he
friend.
was always your first friend, Tom.
I
Yeah, everybody's got.
I
Tom.
remember old people talking about that. That's what she says.
How old are you, Jenna? 23. So she's 10 years younger than me. So only 8 than Brett and.
Almost 20
well,
years younger than
okay,
me.
yeah, sorry.
So, but anyway, I had a Nerf gun that was a bazooka. Did you ever have a bazooka Nerf gun?
No.
It had a bullet.
How big was the dart?
It was literally this big. Like, It
What?
was huge. And and you would have to pump one bar on the back as many times as you wanted.
Oh,
And yeah, I would shoot it across the whole yard.
what is Zanga? Anybody know what that is?
Zanga?
Xanga.
Jenga? I don't know.
So we can all blame Tom. Oh, top 10 on MySpace. That was great. They need to bring
Yeah.
that to Facebook. You could rank your friends.
Eh,
You could rank your friends, you guys. And
true.
every time someone came to your page, they heard your favorite song.
I used to love that.
That was one of the best parts too.
I put on the Muppets, and people thought it was me. They thought I made it. So that was on my MySpace, and they're like, "I thought you sung that song," and I was like, "No, that's the Muppets. Have you never watched the Muppets?" Like, jeez.
I'm trying to think of stuff that we got to enjoy but like the younger generation, like
Playing outside, privacy,
the
being able to run down my street and not get abducted by a creepy old man.
the little Tamagotchi things.
Yeah, the
Oh,
little-
Tamagotchis. Yeah, except
Why'd you say it like that?
what? Because they're awesome.
I'm just kidding.
And I killed mine every time I had one. You can put a song on your Facebook now? What?
I mean, probably.
On your like story thing, yeah.
It used to be, Jenna, when you went on MySpace, you clicked it.
Oh, I know.
Okay, and then you heard immediately. You heard the song, the person.
You clicked on your rock, and then.
But it was only like the first like 30 seconds of it, right? You couldn't put the whole song on it? Yeah,
Yeah, I always enjoyed that too. That was pretty fun.
because you could edit what part of the song they heard.
So it's what do we wish we had as a kid?
What? Yeah,
That's
when you look
available
back now, or the flip side, what are you so happy that you didn't have to do?
Dude wipes. As a kid, I was a real big racing stripe kid, leaving
Oh.
streaks in my underwear. I wish I had dude wipes back in the day.
They had baby wipes, which dude wipes are just baby wipes.
Well, nobody thought of that then.
No.
It was all in for babies. But now we have designated wipes for the toilet. And it's like, I'm
Whoa.
fresh as a daisy.
Sorry, Chris just went 9/11 on us.
Whoa. What?
he's
Not
right.
worrying about the rest. I mean, dude, like I said, are you even worried about the rest of the world right now? It's just people telling us we have to be worried about the rest of the world.
She says you can put a song on your page.
Okay, that's cool.
I want to do that.
I don't think I want to do it now.
What song would you put on there?
Dude, you're never on Facebook. Why would you even put a song on it?
It's a great point. What?
You would do an NSYNC song.
I've been listening to so much NSYNC lately. Have we talked about that yet?
I would definitely put that one Cardi B song on mine.
Oh my gosh. So I've been listening to a lot of NSYNC with my kids lately because the new Trolls movie's coming out, and
There's
NSYNC.
another Trolls movie?
Yes, Trolls 3, and it's
Oh,
where
geez.
Branch tries to get his 4 long lost brothers back together for their band because
he's
it's in
literally-
sync.
Yeah, he's literally
NSYNC may do
Justin
music for
Timberlake.
it. If they go on tour, I'm going on tour. I'm going to see them, my dude. Like, it's happening.
Why do you like him so much? I mean, I like him vaguely.
This nostalgia, most likely.
No, he likes Lance.
That's true. He was a Kentucky.
No, Justin was the best one. Everybody knows
Well,
that.
that's just because he went and did a career afterwards.
No.
Yeah.
He
That
did
was
have the
my-
best career.
That was my first concert.
Joey Fatone probably had the second best career though out of all those
Really?
guys. He went on to host like Food Network shows and stuff.
Oh. Wait,
Yeah.
Is he the Diners, Dives, and Dashes guy?
No, that's
No,
Guy Fieri.
wait, but
Oh, I didn't
Guy
know if-
doesn't do
I
it
didn't-
anymore, does he?
I didn't know if he changed his name to Guy Fieri. and just took on another persona.
No, they do look similar.
do
They do
very-
look similar.
they do.
You're right about that. Yeah. No, he does a show on that. But yeah.
They did have the wacky sideburns.
Ooh, Tabitha says Pokemon. Now Pokemon is still cool with kids.
Yeah.
It made a resurgence, and then it fell off again.
Pokemon Go when we load up the bus and drive around and
I
yeah.
will never forget that.
Backstreet Boys.
Jeremy,
are better,
Jeremy. We don't need to open this bag right now.
Bye.
But like
Jeremy.
yes, like it, I will throw down. I will die on this hill. NSYNC beats Backstreet Boys on every metric possible.
Bears,
The talent,
Beats, Battlestar
music,
Backstreet Boys.
career, everything about them. I went to a Backstreet Boys. My sister went to a Backstreet Boy concert and fell asleep because they're terrible. They're not terrible, but they're not as good.
Black. I don't
as
understand your obsession.
Chris,
A grown man obsessed with NSYNC. That's weird.
Yep.
Not in a bad way. I'm just saying.
thank you.
You're weird though.
I'm just not in a bad way.
With
but like,
all due
with all due
respect.
respect,
With all due respect.
So
you
one of the
freak me
things,
out.
one of the things that you could say is boy bands.
There you go.
What about them?
Which boy
You
bands
wish they would make a resurgence, and
from your childhood?
they're a good thing from your childhood.
I don't know if it would be the same. Like as a 33-year-old man, I might
Listen.
not connect the same way.
Adam wants it that way.
21 Pilots, that's a boy band.
Wanted that.
They're tearing up my heart, and I just can't handle it.
I was more of an Insane Clown Posse boy band.
That's not a boy band.
Yeah, they're boys and they had a band.
That's not how that works.
ICP. Whoop whoop.
Oh my goodness. those
Yeah, man.
dudes. Yeah. So I don't know how we got to NSYNC there. But,
You always
Chris,
bring it
that's
up.
not even true. Just stop it. I don't want to fight this right now. It's Brett's turn. Brett, do you have a segment so I don't have to murk on these fools?
Sure.
Story time with Brett. He's feeling it tonight. The NSYNC talk got him going.
That's the Kool-Aid.
It is the Kool-Aid. Rise. Now in Kool-Aid flavor. It's really good.
This I promise you.
Oh, yeah.
So speaking of music,
Music.
Oh, Tabitha is a big ICP fan.
Everybody's an ICP fan deep
I
down.
don't think I could name one song.
I should have had a Faygo tonight.
A what?
That's Insane Clown Posse's drink of choice.
Oh.
Faygo.
did you really like them?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I don't think I could name one
Dude,
song.
they
from
did
them.
that diss track against Eminem. I was like, oh, yeah.
And they probably lost, right? Did he respond?
It just depends on who you're a fan of. Yeah, it was a turf war thing. He got big.
Oh,
Anyway.
I was gonna say
It
Nick
got
Cannon
big.
put one out, and he didn't even respond to Nick
Yeah,
Cannon.
nobody cares about Nick
I mean,
Cannon.
he shouldn't respond to him.
He
He shouldn't have responded to
He
Machine Gun
created
Kelly.
Doug. Who's going to fight against Doug?
So,
I need more allowance.
is anybody else in the room?
I am.
Anybody else in the room?
Yeah, we're here.
No.
Show of hands.
Really intrigued, as much,
Represent.
maybe not as much as I am, by this whole Travis Kelce, Taylor
oh
Swift
yeah, I'll put my hand up for that one.
That makes
saga.
sense.
Yeah. I'm in.
Dude, I just can't wait for the next album to come out. This is going to be a good
Yeah.
album.
There's some great memes.
Once they break up,
Wait. Conspiracy theory. Do you think they're actually dating, or do you think this is just a publicity stunt?
No, they look pretty comfortable with each other
Yeah,
at the,
they didn't make a-
post game.
they didn't make a commercial.
She was
they
real close with his mama.
They were really hanging out. Yeah.
Nobody meets Mama Kelsey. You know what I mean?
Facts.
I was reading the
What?
comment from
Sorry,
Jenna
yeah.
in the room.
I'm in on this relationship, and I'm not a big Taylor Swift person. I'm also not a big Travis Kelce person.
Wait, you need to listen to his podcast.
Everyone says that.
Jeremy
Literally,
said-
everyone says that.
Jeremy
What?
said when he found out Taylor Swift and them were dating, he said it wasn't nothing but a heartbreak for him.
Oh my goodness. Well, Jeremy could be gone, in my opinion.
No.
If Jeremy knows his in sync, then he's catching these references, but I don't know if he does.
I do not get. I don't know why. Like I normally could care less.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Yeah, I don't
And Tate-
particularly like either of them. They're okay. I'm just
In the mega famous world.
Yeah. Like
But I like it.
I don't care about Taylor Swift. Travis Kelce, I like the Cincinnati connection. Like that's cool. But he plays for the Chiefs, which is not cool.
yeah, that's my problem. But also, you know why we like it? Because he's probably outkicking his coverage.
That dude's handsome. Pull him up.
It's true.
He does look attractive.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
Jenna has the best opinion here for that.
I don't know. I think mine's.
I trust Brett's opinion about men. Yeah.
No, he is a handsome fella, but
The stash is terrible.
Dude,
The mustache is
he
real
is
bad.
pulling it off.
he has
No,
a
he's
good,
not.
He has a good mustache.
The mustache is fine. That doesn't make it okay.
No, it's for him.
He looks
can do
much
it.
better with the goatee.
Dude,
I'm
he's
looking
dating
at
T Swift. He can do whatever he wants.
it. Now that is true.
Yeah.
That is true. Did you
Maybe-
hear Bill Belichick? What he said? He said Travis Kelce's made a lot of great catches in his career. But if this is true, this is the greatest one. And like
great.
Belichick never says anything about
Personal, like it's
Yeah.
all about football.
Chris Jackson says Travis Kelce's jersey sales went up 400%.
They did.
He
and,
over
400.
and his Instagram followings
Yep.
went up like 400K.
Good Lord.
Yeah, overnight he gained 300,000 Instagram followers after the game that she attended.
He is a handsome fella. I'll give you guys that.
So
I was
this
wrong
is
about
this is
that.
what I put out to you guys. If that worked for him, collectively as a podcast group,
Yeah.
we need to find some low-hanging fruit of famous person to date so that our viewership goes up by a few 100,000.
He's single though.
Well,
and
okay,
we're
let's not say
married.
date. Okay, who is somebody famous we could hang out with? What-
Okay.
What if we get ICP? They're pretty low-hanging fruit
I'm not
nowadays.
sure if they. I don't know much about them.
I mean,
I mean,
it would get us more followers.
yes.
Okay, so Joel Osteen. What if we get
Also, not sure if
connected?
he's in the same. I think I'd rather go ICP.
What about Justin Bieber?
What if we just got Joel Osteen on here just to troll Joel Osteen?
Dude.
He would just hang up on us. Or like that video you sent us of who was that guy that got
Oh, that was the other
That
Rod
dude is-
Parsley,
terrifying? No.
or not Rod Parsley,
Kenneth
Kenneth Copeland.
Thank-
Copeland. Yep.
Yep.
He's
Floyd.
terrifying. Hey, Floyd, haven't seen you in a minute, buddy. Thanks for
What's
joining
going
in with
on,
us.
man?
Do you guys know the story behind the? This is why I think I'm
Okay,
impressed.
back to Tay Swift.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
No, you're good. That's what we were talking about. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
sorry.
This is why I'm impressed because he shot his shot.
Yeah.
With a bracelet.
With his
Yeah.
phone number on it.
But
Yes.
you know, eventually she's gonna say bye.
Well, yeah, and then there's going to be a song, and then he's going to get
Bye.
100,000 more followers. So it's a win-win for him.
But
Whatever
if he
happened,
wasn't a celebrity, would she be so into him?
well, that's
If
the
he
whole
wasn't
thing.
a
Sorry, that was
celebrity?
just a quote from
She looked
that
at
was
it.
in sync lyrics. I'm sorry. I was
Oh,
trying
okay.
to force that in there.
I was gonna say, but yeah, he shot his shot. She was like, you know what, whatever.
I
If
think
somebody's brave enough to ask me out,
Yeah.
that's worthy of my Tay Swiftness. Yeah.
Joe, can we get Joe Burrow to be a fan of the podcast?
I didn't say Joe Burrow.
You
I don't
said
know.
Joe Burrow, and I just saw all I saw was Joe Burrow.
After the past few games,
No, I'll still. Well, let's buy stock in Joe while he's down, and then when he rises back up, we'll be with him, and he'll know we were like ride or die.
Why don't you try to become the chaplain of the Bengals?
Let me give him a call.
Oh, they've had the same guy for a while.
Maybe he needs to step out.
So the
Let me handle it.
old one knows Sarah's dad from he
Yep.
went to Olivet.
Yeah.
What's his name?
He's done our men's retreat for
Crawford.
years.
Yeah,
Lamorris.
Lamorris.
Yeah, I've heard him speak.
Yeah, he's been
Yeah.
around.
We
a
have an
minute.
in. Is that what you're telling me? We have an in.
I
Maybe.
mean, that's
What would you do? Well, seriously though, if I mean, I don't have to be full time, dude. I don't have to travel with the team.
Let's just get him in here and then ask him questions like, "Hey, what did they ask you to pray for?"
So there's a legitimate shot. There's a legitimate shot
What's Joe Burrow
that
ask
he
you
would
to pray for?
that
all
he
the
would
time?
come on
Maybe.
like that. That is
I mean-
actually a legitimate get.
I mean, we get him for fall retreat and stuff like that
Yeah.
for our district. So
Tabitha, what happens though when the breakup happens and all these fans hate Travis Kelce and go to the games just to hate on him?
Then
Like-
he comes to Cincinnati,
Ooh.
where we will love on him.
We would.
We'll
We
cherish
really
and
would.
pet.
Oh, if Joe could throw to.
Yeah. What? Wait a minute.
He talks about UC, so I don't know.
We were talking
Yeah,
about
but
it
I don't like
earlier.
UC, so
Tay Swift always has, or all these famous people that are together have a cool name. What were you saying their name was together?
Trailer.
Trailer. I like that. That right there sells me on it right there. He puts me back to my trashy
trailer.
roots.
But I spelled it TRAYLOR.
That's
Trailer.
fine.
Yeah, trailer.
That's good. I like it. Team Trailer.
Yeah, so I'm all about this. I wish him nothing but the best.
Seriously, I really want them to work out. I don't know why. I usually don't care about this stuff. I heard about. I'm like, yeah, okay.
Anybody that takes a shot
And-
with a
and it
bracelet
lands. A
with their
bracelet!
phone number on it, like you got to respect that.
It's a bold strategy, Cotton.
Yeah, and it worked.
Yeah, and it worked.
So people out there,
Oh, I saw that, Jenna.
shoot your shot. is all
After
I'm
the
saying.
game, they went and like paid for everybody to eat at this restaurant. They finished their food, and then they got the restaurant by themselves.
Oh,
I hate when celebrities do that. Like,
kick everybody out.
yeah, why not just go in there?
They
pay
didn't
for
kick them out. They paid for everybody's food, let them finish, and then when they were done, they just didn't let
No,
other people in.
That's not true. They
Thought
went in
that's how it
there.
happened.
They went in there, and at 8:00, the staff of the restaurant came and brought people their boxes.
Oh no, no!
To
If
put
I'm
their
still
food
eating,
in.
I'm not leaving.
They put their food in the boxes.
We're like, hey,
and
get
said,
out.
"Hey, you gotta go. We'll give you free drinks at our sister bar down the street."
Wait, and the food is free?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe
yeah.
I would be cool with that.
And the drinks.
Yes,
too.
Brad. The
All
stash
right, I'd
is
probably cool
worthy.
with that.
The stash is worthy.
The stash is so bad.
So, but
No,
my
it's
thing
good.
is, they have so much money. These NFL players and Taylor Swift, like she bajillions of dollars.
just have it catered.
No,
I
why?
feel like we need to give them more tax breaks.
Why
They
not
deserve
just
it.
go in there, like lock the doors and just eat with all these people? Like, be nice to them. You know what I
Because
mean?
they don't want people to like videotape them. And
Well,
That's
you
true.
can ask them not to.
Sorry,
Hey,
I'm
gonna,
old. We
I'm
don't
gonna pay.
videotape.
I'm gonna
Record.
pay for your meal,
NDAs.
but just
Dave
just hang
Chappelle,
out.
he could Dave Chappelle then
yeah.
put your phone in the box.
I'll sign your autographs.
So-
Don't.
What's a yawner bag? Lawyer? Yawn?
What?
It's a bag. It's called a yawner bag or something like that. That's what those bags are called. You put your phone in and you can't use it until you're told you can access
I thought
it.
she knew more about football. Sorry, that was another NSYNC reference.
Matt
I'm
said, "How do you all know all this?" Because we watch the news, Matthew.
sorry. I don't. It comes up. It happens.
Yeah,
But
it's your busy job.
is that what we're talking about?
We're talking about Team Trailer.
Trailer.
I'm in.
I'm
Yeah.
all for. I'm gonna buy a
How
Kelsey
weird is it
jersey.
going to be though? What if they like seriously work out and like have
married,
a long
have
get married,
kids.
like have a long-term healthy
Pull a
relationship?
full Tim McGraw, Faith
Yeah,
Hill deal.
like they turn into like 40, 50 years from now, it's like, oh, there's Travis and Taylor just love their life.
She made $1 billion
Yes.
in L.A. for her tour. Just in L.A., she made $1 billion
she
for
made-
her
Literally
tour.
just made a comment about that. Her
Did you?
Eras tour was the most ever.
Yeah.
It was such a boss move. Like I'm not a big. I'm just ambivalent about Taylor. I don't really I don't dislike her, but like
She should run for
re-recording
president.
your own music
Oh,
to
yeah.
take it back from people that I don't want to say
Stole it.
stole because she did sign, but like
But
took it from you, tricked you
yeah.
out of it. Like that is
Took
such
advantage.
a boss move. Yes,
Yeah.
yes, such a boss move. Like, well, I'll just change a little bit and then it'll be mine again, and I'll tell my fans, don't buy the old stuff.
also with every new album, she's
Yeah.
putting stuff in from her vault that she never.
It's really,
Yeah.
it's a great idea.
Unreleased things.
Billion, B,
Yeah,
Billion.
just from L.A. she made $1 billion. Yeah, she can do whatever she wants, man.
yeah. Did
She-
somebody say run for president?
That's what I said. She should run for president. First woman
I don't-
president.
I don't know about
Yeah,
that.
I think she could. She runs a
It
good-
would be great to have Travis Kelsey as the first.
First
First
man.
gentleman. He has to shave the stash.
Did you see
No.
Did you see when they went to the White House and he was a little intoxicated and he tricked Joe Biden? Did you not see this?
No.
So he's like, "Hey, what's that over there?" And Joe went over and looked at it, and then he walked up and was like, "I've been waiting to do this my whole entire life." And then Patrick Mahomes cut him off.
Yeah.
Oh, I did see that. He took the microphone, was going to start talking.
What was he
tricked
gonna
Joe Biden.
say?
He's just pointing. He's like, "Hey, what's that?" And Joe went over and looked.
The oldest trick in the book.
You're saying
Gullible's on the ceiling.
You're saying there's some ice cream over there? I can't do a good job.
Well, no, I'm not.
Listen to their podcast. That's all I got to say. They're funny. I mean, they do talk sports. They're both football players.
What was
but
he gonna say? Did he say on the
He
podcast?
just gonna be
He
goofy.
was drunk. There's no telling. That's why Patrick cut him off.
Oh
That's
man,
great.
That's how you know that's your boy.
it's either gonna be a great relationship. Yeah, right. Like he knows he's got to take care of him, or it's gonna be a great album. So we'll all be fine either way.
All right.
Oh.
We got a good pod bless.
Yeah, we got to
everybody
stop
viewing
talking
in.
about Taylor Swift now, you guys.
Get your
Bless
viewers
your
ready.
heart.
Oh, I hit it too early.
Pod bless your heart.
Get ready for this fun sports related also news story for our pod bless segment.
We did go touch sports heavy tonight. My apologies.
It's all right. No, I'm fine with it. I'm
This
actually
one-
involved.
he's
now
all
'cause
about
T
trailer.
Swift. Yeah.
This one is just barely sports related. It happened at a sports arena or in front of one.
That's pretty much sports related.
Here we go.
Spot on.
The support alligator named Wally was denied entrance into the Philly Stadium. That is the headline. This is on ESPN. This is the first time we've gone to ESPN for one of our things here.
How could they do that to them?
Wait, did you say support alligator?
Yeah, a Philadelphia Phillies fan and his emotional support alligator
Dang.
named Wally were denied entry into Wednesday's game against the Pittsburgh Pirates. The fan, identified by the Philadelphia Inquirer as Joey, spelled Joie,
Steve Irwin.
which I'm not a fan of, Henny, arrived at Citizens Bank Park walking Wally on a leash, claiming the nearly 5-foot alligator as his service animal.
If he spelled Joey that way, he's probably from Australia, and he
Joey.
was just like he was a Joey, like
Yeah.
a baby. kangaroo.
The stadium's policy on sport animals on the Phillies website states certified service dogs or service dogs in training for guests with special needs are welcome. All other animals are prohibited. So it was not because it was an alligator. It was because it wasn't a dog. Photos and videos posted to social media show Henry outside the stadium with Wally, which went viral Wednesday night. Accounts linked to Wally. Apparently he has his own accounts on Instagram, Wally, Gator, and Joey. That's the name of the account. Had nearly 26,000 followers Thursday morning, and his TikTok, Wally the Gator, went to 100,000 followers. So all we have to do is get a gator and try to get into the red stadium.
We just got to do something crazy.
My question is, so they didn't allow this dog in, or this alligator in because he wasn't a dog,
Brad.
but it is 2023. What if he wants to identify as a dog?
Did anybody ask the crocodile, or I'm sorry, the alligator, if he felt like he was a dog?
Do you know what the difference is between an alligator and a crocodile?
Their snouts are different.
No. One will see you sooner or later.
Okay. Wally was denied entry, and it drew comparisons to the famous Curse of the Billy Goat for the Cubs. In 1945, William Sionis put a curse on the Cubs when he and his goat were denied entry into a World Series game. They didn't win a World Series until, 2018?
2016.
2016, thank you.
You good old man?
Yeah,
go.
they didn't win for 71 years there, so maybe the Phillies are going to be cursed by the Gator.
I don't see how the Pirates would be afraid of gators. I mean, they're out there on the seven seas.
Captain Hook was terrified of
yeah,
alligators.
yeah. That's true.
Yeah. Touche.
Sorry.
Touche.
Tushy.
You know what?
You got me.
Touche. You
got
really
me.
got
You
me.
got
on
me
that.
on that one.
I was playing in that joke for a minute, and you totally crushed it and knocked it out of the park. I
sorry.
appreciate that. No, it was good. It was good.
Captain Hook, whatever.
Yeah.
If he would have tried to get into a Florida Gators game, would he have been allowed in?
Yes.
I think yes.
If Tebow was the other person on the leash.
Tebow's getting in with a full-size gator if he wants to, right? Like he could literally be riding an alligator and they'd be like, yeah, come on in.
There's
Right?
Tim.
Yeah.
They
Come
don't
on,
even
Tim.
know, they don't even notice the
Yeah, they don't even notice the gator. Oh, there's Tim. We're good.
By the way, this is totally off subject.
Oh, fun.
But kind of on subject. How has no one, I don't know if I've brought this up on a show before, how has no one for Peter Pan ever thought of calling the big giant crocodile a clocodile? How has no one ever said that?
That's a crocodile.
That's
Oh no, it's the clocodile.
he's really right.
Okay, back on
No,
subject.
You have redeemed yourself. That you are very correct.
Just when,
You said that, and I was like,
just
I
when I
remember.
think you couldn't be any dumber.
Yeah, totally redeem yourself.
Traded for the van, straight
Yeah.
up.
From now, you need to tell your wife she's a big Peter Pan fan. You need to let her know it's a crocodile.
Ask her about that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think if you're trying to get into, and also is the gator's mouth taped? That's
I
an
doubt it.
important detail.
Not if he's a support.
I would imagine it
emotional
would have
support.
to be in public, right?
Oh. Check out his Instagram following.
There's no way he's not. That's a
It's got to
big
be taped.
liability, right?
It's got to be taped.
What if it's a pygmy alligator?
I don't know what that is.
What if it was
Small.
a baby one?
A
Yeah.
pygmy one.
Oh,
Yeah.
like a little bitty miniature?
I mean, eventually it's going to get older, but if you get because they're dinosaurs.
They're definitely dinos.
Yeah. Well, people going to like the Amazon and coming back out and like, there's dinosaurs here. And it's really like a 70-foot croc.
Which is, oh my goodness, a 70-footer.
Yeah.
Terrifying. So yeah, don't take your gator to the Phillies game because they won't let him in.
Or the Phillies need to lighten up a little bit and let that dog in.
For sure. For
Just-
sure. That scaly dog.
I just want to see an alligator.
he just has a thing around his neck that says wolf.
No, it says Rex.
Skin condition.
Yeah. I just want to see. Oh my goodness. I want to see an alligator in it. You know, like the service jackets they make for the dogs.
The
That,
little
like
yellow service
people who
jacket.
don't have a certified service animal put their dogs in these jackets. They're like,
Yeah.
oh, it's a service dog. Like, no, just because you call it that doesn't make it a. Show me the certificate.
Yeah.
But like, they'll just. I want to see an alligator in that jacket.
Show me your papers.
That was well done.
Thank you.
Oh man.
But yeah, who do we bless? Alligator?
I think we got to bless Wally here.
We've
Sparkle.
blessed animals before, but I think
Right.
this deserves this crocodile.
Adam says, "Do you know why Peter Pan doesn't wear makeup?
Why?
Why, Adam?
I'm excited about this.
Should I be scared?
We're on a 5-second delay, so we got to wait for the joke.
We're waiting. Wait, let's bless the Wally while we're
Yeah,
waiting.
we'll bless him while we're
So,
waiting.
Wally,
Pod bless your heart, sweetie.
come down to Cincinnati. We'll get you into a game.
No, I was gonna say we should bless the guy at the gate that it had to be like no. Like you had to make that decision.
He goes home that night. You're never gonna believe what I had to turn away tonight, huh?
Sorry, guys. I'm going to have to pull the trigger on this.
Remind me to tell you a story about Paul Brown Stadium afterward.
The Bengal Stadium?
Sorry, Paycor Stadium afterward.
Paycor?
They got sponsored because they
Who's
actually got good.
Paycor?
It's a company.
It's a company.
that
They
does
do payroll.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a dumb one.
Adam, we need the punchline. Shadow runs. Oh,
Because Peter
I mean-
Shadow runs. Because his shadow
always
always would run away from him.
No, wait. What was his joke?
Makeup. Why
Oh,
can
why-
Peter Pan
Not wear
wear
makeup?
makeup? Because Shadow runs.
His eye shot.
the good stuff doesn't, right?
I don't know.
Oh,
I'll ask myself last time.
course
I
it
wore
does.
makeup.
You need to do like setting spray.
Ooh,
I
Oh,
know.
we're
no.
doing that a
good.
bunch.
Yeah, it's because I
You
drank
alright?
that energy drink.
Oh, and then you
It's
start
the
drinking
gout.
Coke.
it's
No,
the gal.
it's coming out my chest.
It's the gal.
Hey, I was going to ask you, do you have GERD?
I'm afraid to answer. This
No, that's not
question.
a joke. This is just a real thing.
Oh, I don't know what GERD is.
There's a comedian I follow, and he was talking about how like he would just do a little clearing of throat a lot.
Oh no, that's a nervous thing.
Well, I know,
Yeah.
but that was
That's
his
what
thing.
GERD
I
is.
thought it was a nervous thing, but it's apparently a syndrome called GERD.
Maybe I have GERD.
You might have GERD.
I'm looking it up.
You can. Oh, you're not allowed to get on WebMD. Sorry.
Oh, you're right.
Anyway,
He has GERD and also cancer.
yeah,
But I don't know. What is
I've got little toe cancer. Ah,
one of our friends that we play softball with? His idea is that if I don't go to the doctor and they don't tell me about it, it doesn't exist.
that's a good way to live life.
It's not a good way to live.
Yeah.
Could be.
Oh, I got the,
Oh.
I
Or
got the
it's a
chest
bad way to
ouchies
die.
again.
The chest ouchies. Oh.
If I don't go to the doctor, they can't diagnose me with a heart attack.
If I just thump my chest a few good times, it stops. So we're good. We're good.
That was an SNL skit, wasn't it?
I don't know.
Yeah, with the bears.
Oh,
And
the
the
Bears.
one,
Oh, Chris
yeah, and the one
Farley.
guy would always have a heart attack, and he'd hit his chest, and they'd be like, "That's the fourth one this week."
Chris
Yeah.
Farley. He
Yeah,
was a very
he
method
would
actor.
self
Shadow runs.
I can never say that word.
Defibrillate.
Is it
It's a
defibrillate?
defibrillator is the device.
I thought there was I thought it was defibrillator.
Oh, okay. Whatever.
I don't know.
I think
Whatever.
that's the French version.
You guys got anything else?
No, I'm good.
Wow, we're right at
We're
10
right
o'clock.
on
Dang,
time.
this
Right?
is too spot on. Let's
Like,
let
this
let's
is
let 2
professional.
minutes go by.
I think we hit it perfect.
Well, I know, but we're not.
Bad though that
For
Yeah.
2 minutes, you guys can listen to me chew gum.
Hey, man, if we've learned anything from Christianity, we'll know that none of us are perfect.
Preach.
I am.
Well, most of us.
I'm Joey.
I'm Josh,
I'm Brett.
and
And I'm Jenna.
And this is Podbless. Off mic Jenna. That's
off
her new
mic.
name.
Yeah,
That's
we
her
need a
new name.
couch. Yeah, guy on the couch.
Off mic Jenna.
Did you kill a killer?
You-
No, man. I believe him, man.
Duh, Bears.
The Bears. Ugh.
Yeah.
Go Team
They're
Taylor.
so
Trailer?
bad.
Trailer.
Trailer.
Dang it. Trailer.
Trailer.
Just think of trash.